Hanako and I filing out before her. Oh great, there's that picture again. I think that picture's gonna haunt me now. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. I don't see why, like, if they would, like, in normal schools they would usually have, like, random, like, campos just like, walking around the hallways just to get kids into their classes. I guess they don't have that here. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Hisao, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. My pleasure. That was a quick conversation. And with that, we part ways, only entering her classroom, leaving Hanako and I to make out to our own. She's still looking at like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Okay then. Short conversation, once again. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right, the more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. Oh, that's not good. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. Oh! Teacher looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hanako follows me in and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. This is the third time that Hanako has had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to our seats and notice that Misha and Shizune are both missing as well. I wonder if it is some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of the school. Trying to make it as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. Wow. So, you have to carry your entire books, all your books, to one class. That sucks. The class goes on quietly. Teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got. And the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, I realize that there is still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm wondering what to do. It's odd at the hospital I've had 24 hours a day for free time, but here filling the considerably shorter hours and feels difficult. Everyone else leaves and I'm left alone with the teacher. Mattel is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he noticed me and furrows his brow. Oh, furrow! What is it, Nakai? I jump at him addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's nobody else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap of the pen on the pen he is holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He seems very methodical. Oh my god. I know how to say it, but like it sounds weird every time I say it, so I might repeat myself. And for a brief moment, I reminded of Shizune, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. You have no plans. No, I consider joining a club, but don't know what kind of club would interest me. Go observe a meeting of someone else's club might bequay? You're in. Oh, it might be be part of your interest, I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. Mattel looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to avoid a conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about the disabilities. It's like, it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Darned if I do, darned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absent-mindedly, looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them one. You can talk normally with someone, even if they are blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. He says the same thing as Yuko did. Like an elephant. Whoops. I know this, right? And it's hard. How can you not consider it? For example, student's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Misha or Hanako. It's not like you can ignore her fate. Enough with the face, man! But, whoa. I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open. Oh no. Teacher! Misha crashes in and hands straight into in an enthusiastic greeting, her voice loud and lively, enough to wake the dead from their graves. Hallelujah! No, just kidding. No, that's messed up actually. She starts toward the teacher's desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm. There's no rhythm though. Matao, visibly dismayed at the interruption and Misha in general slumps in his chair. Mikado? Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly as if she's sensing from his tone that something's wrong, but has no idea what. Of course. Yes? We have talked about volume control before. Yes. Oh my god. But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes. So, what is it? We need help! We are running out of supplies for the festival stands. Okay, this is a distress. She wears a pink slip of paper she's holding around. So, I go get more supplies from the art room. What's the problem? What's the problem with that? Crap, I feel so stupid. Plywood. Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more. There was only a little. But that time we just took it all and went with that. Now there's there's none left there. So do you know where there is some? I don't understand. How would I know? Chan, the president thought that a teacher would know if there is plywood. Was she wrong? Mattel looks like he is in great pain, frowning with his entire sense, and Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. Looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume. I hate pop music. At the same time, I'm afraid I have no idea if there is any plywood in the school, let alone where it would be if there is any. No, there should be, no, actually, no, there shouldn't be a woodshop class if they're, disabled. So, the woodshop class is off, and art might use it. I don't know, who knows. What should I do? Perhaps try to find Mr. Nomiya. Nomiya? Who's Nomiya? Nomiya! Sorry, I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. You have to pry them from his cold dead hands. But that's a different matter. I don't have time. We are so busy. She holds her head with both of her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her, without even noticing she crumples the note she's holding against her hair. I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There is so much to do and we are falling behind schedule, and this freaking thing is bothering me. Mattel looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling, does it really fit his face? I think it'd be better if he didn't. I wonder if you could get some temporary help. Alright, I think he sounds like more of a doctor now. Crap. He switches to staring at me, focused and with a hard expression as if trying to say, go make some friends. Crap. You're screwed. I guess I can give you a hand. You can? Thanks, Chan. You are really nice. No. Please, I swear to God, I'm about to talk to her. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her fingers, yelping, and looking very puzzled. Come to think of it, what's Chan doing here? Class is over. You should be having fun. We just had a little chat. Oh no, it's not detention, is it? Are you in trouble, Chan? It's my third day. Why would I be in trouble? No, I'm fine. No, I'm not. Is Chan in trouble, teacher? No, he's not. We just went over this. Come on. Mattel sighs deeply and I feel that I have to help Miss